Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 9th to the 15th of December 2019 for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Gemini. So I am just pulling an overarching tarot card to see what the message is for you for the week. Okay, angel, spirits, guides. What do we have please for Gemini? Thought that was going to come out then. Oh, there we are. Queen of Coins. I just had this for somebody else actually. Beautiful energy. The Queen of Coins is a card of Capricorn for me as a reader. So she is surrounded by abundance. She is surrounded by material wealth, security, stability. She represents good health. Healthy bank balance, healthy property, good health in general as well. So it's a good sign for those of you who've had health problems as well. She is somebody who has great self-worth, self-esteem. She is completely aware of what she's capable of with her own practical skills and experience. And now says to you, you have all the practical skills and experience to bring into success, to bring in solidity, success, material success, like she has. So powerful message. Now this is somebody who is grounded, who is focused, who does things one step at a time. It is about finishing what you start. It is about seeing something through and moving to the next project and seeing that through. It is a methodical energy. It's not the fastest energy, Gemini. So, you know, you move at 110 miles an hour, if not quicker. It might well be some of you have to be a bit patient with yourselves in order to... This is about the long game. The Pentacles energy is about long term. Setting yourself up for long-term abundance, long-term success. Could be to do with money and career. Could also be to do with if you're purchasing a property, you know, could be connections with accountants, bank managers to get loans or mortgages, that type of thing. It's very focused energy in order to bring in the reward. And this isn't something that's going to crumble and go away within a week. This is something that it's there for the long term. What you're working on is the building blocks, the foundation, the fabric of your life now. So powerful, powerful message. Now, this is a card of Capricorn, which is linked to the Devil in the Major Arcana. So there's a really clear message with the Queen of Pentacles. Now is the time to stay focused on your path. Don't lose focus. Don't get distracted. If you try to do a million things at once, you will stay exactly where you are. That is the Devil energy. To find real progress, you're going to have to be patient. It is being methodical, doing one thing at a time. If you're trying to advance yourself in terms of money and career, for example, doing CVs, doing resumes, putting phone calls in, searching the internet, all of this practical energy to get the reward in a long term. So powerful message. It is about staying on track. Don't fall prey to your demons. As soon as you go off track, that's when you lose focus. You fall prey to your demons, the negative energy that keeps you exactly where you are, stops you from advancing forward. So it is about one thing at a time, Gemini, this week. Now, I will say there could be somebody, it could be a Capricorn or an Earth sign offering you an opportunity. Could be to do with money, money that you've been applying for. Could be some good news on that front. Could also be to do with a job or career or advancement or bonuses, something along those lines, either where you are or somewhere new. But either way, this is a really positive card of growth. It's also a card of health. Again, for those of you who have been through recovery, this is about a good sign of you're getting back to health. And it is about focusing on you. Don't be distracted by focusing on other people. You have to focus on you this week. So it's a nurturing card. Beautiful message. Okay. Decisiveness, Gemini. Well, you are very decisive. Make a decision. and take appropriate action. Yeah, it might well be to do with an opportunity, or it might well be to do with what you're working towards now and prioritizing, all of that kind of energy. I'm just going to pull an angel answer card, Gemini. Angels, what is the message for Gemini, please? 9th to the 15th of December 2019. Oh. Okay. The card that fell on the table is take action. Yes, now is the time to take action. Be decisive, make the decision, make the choice. It is about looking at the facts of the situation as well with the Queen of Coins. Focusing on the facts, don't let emotions or mental energies get in the way. This is about pure facts. Seeing the detail laid out in front of you and then taking the appropriate action. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say, Gemini. Interesting. The Devil's on the bottom of the deck. I'm not putting it down because I prefer to. These have been pre-shuffled, the cards, but I will shuffle more. So, as usual, Gemini, we start with the past position. Then we go to the present, your challenge, the advice from Spirit, and outcome should you take that advice. And we'll just clarify the cards on the table. Okay. Angels, Spirits, Guides, what do we have for Gemini, please? Our lovely Geminis. Thank you. 6 of Wands. Past position is 6 of Wands. Present position, Gemini. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Swords. 2 of Cups is your challenge. Advice from Spirit. Oh my goodness. We have the Lovers. Interesting. Outcome. We have the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, first card. We have the 7 of Swords here, Gemini. Present position clarifying the... this is coming out a lot, the 3 of Cups. Which is strange because it doesn't matter how I shuffle, it still comes out. 3 of Cups clarifies the Ace of Swords. 2 of Cups in your challenge is clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Lovers is clarified by the 5 of Cups. Interesting. I'm going to pull one more for that. There we go. The beautiful High Priestess. And the outcome, 8 of Wands, is clarified by Judgment. The Fool is the bottom of the deck. Some of your cards are similar to somebody else's reading, and I can't remember whose. It could be Aquarius. But from different decks, which is interesting. Okay. Let's start with your past position. Invariably, I do put these cards in categories, Gemini. Some of you may be at different life stages, so sometimes it's the messages that matter more than the categories the cards are in. We have the 7 of Swords and we have the 6 of Wands. This can be about deception, overcoming deception or lack of truth in your life. I do feel for some of you this could be in a relationship as well, because it might well be a relationship has finished. And I do feel now you're being asked to move on from that. I really do. The cards are so clear this time. It's understanding your own capabilities now with that Queen of Coins energy. Taking practical steps. Sometimes it is about working through something. And I do feel that is what you're being told. To avoid falling prey to that negativity, it is about working through something now. Because you may have had a decision, it could have been a final decision to end something, and now you're allowing yourself to move on from something. But I do feel for some of you that you have overcome a challenge, something that has challenged you, and this is a victory card, coming through the other side of a situation, claiming a victory, claiming some success, moving on and putting something behind you. And it could have been a lack of truth or some kind of deception. Now sometimes this says don't self-sabotage, don't hold yourself back from moving forward now. I'm not feeling that as much, Gemini, but that could well be advice for some of you as well. This is somebody who realises what they're made of. The Wand's energy is all about power and potential. This person holds their wand. They have overcome a challenge. They're restoring equilibrium in their life. And the 6 years are at the heart centre of the Tree of Life, where they're open to whatever comes their way. This is a card for me of bring it on, because I've already overcome one challenge, and if I face another challenge, that is absolutely fine, because I've discovered what I'm made of. I've discovered my own power and my potential. So there could have been some awakening or realization here, and I certainly think there is with the Judgment card being here. Interesting. We've got another victory card as well, Gemini. I feel for some of you, this has been a battle. This has been a battle to get to this new beginning, to get to this point where you may be making a decision or choice that brings about a fresh start. Whatever challenge that you've been through, this is where you're claiming your own power back with that crown, sense of who you are. And this is gifted to you by God, the divine, the universe, whatever it means to you, because this is your warrior sword. It comes down, it's a sword of truth, cuts chains with things of the past. This is a new beginning. This is about a breakthrough, an awareness, a realization, seeing the bigger picture, the truth coming out, the truth being on your side. And you taking decisive action, Gemini. I do feel for some of you there is definitely a decision to be made. Communicating your position now. And I think that leads to renewal. I think this leads to a potential new phase of your life. The 3s in tarot can be the beginnings of manifestation. The beginnings of moving on emotionally maybe as well for some of you. You may have needed some emotional support. Now this is also a card of communication as well. So it might well be that you needed to talk things out with somebody, or friendships. Whatever this sword was, whatever this deception was, either you're talking it out with somebody who deceived you or was less than truthful with you because the truth has come to light. And there's conversations to be had in order to move on, but also you might have received some emotional support from people who care about you as well, that allow you to move on emotionally too. Bring closure to a situation that needs to close, so you bring the new in. I think it's to do with relationships. I think some of you have had a challenge in relationships. And it's, you know, we have the Two of Cups and we have the Lovers here. And the Lovers is also about a decision or choice. I do feel for some of you, you are finding that spark to move on now. This is about getting back on your horse. Taking control. Finding your power. Taking action. Turning your back as this knight has turned his back on whatever this was. This is your challenge and moving on. He is grabbing hold of his wand, his own power, his potential, and moving on to new pastures. This is a card of Sagittarius, new adventures. Yeah. I feel a lot of passion with this. There could have been some high passions too, with whatever happened. I definitely feel some passion here, or anger even. Because something's lost. The advice from Spirit is something's lost, something's gone. You can't change the past. And I do feel for some of you this could have been an ending of a relationship. There's 3 cups that are spilt on the floor here, but listen, you know, in your present, you're filling those cups up again. This is what I'm saying, you're moving on, and it's emotional, you're moving on to new pastures, or certainly that's your challenge. But the cards are saying now's the time to take action, which is very much your challenge here. Because new adventures await. And this is about you can't change the past. It's time to engage with the new. It's time to engage with the present and move on from what's ever holding on to you in the past. This is somebody who is just allowing that negativity to own them. They're mourning what's gone. They might be mourning their actions towards somebody else or someone's actions towards you. However this finished, Gemini, it is about opening up to flow in life now with that river, allowing yourself to move on. Being open to something new. Because that's what the cards are saying. There is potential, there is happiness, there is balance on offer to you in the present, even in the future. And now is the time to trust your intuition, to be guided forward. Now I will say, with the High Priestess appearing, certainly with these cards, this is a big card of intuition about being guided forward. Listening to your instincts, whatever your instincts feel is right. But I will say this, the High Priestess has the Torah, mysteries yet to be revealed, on her lap. They're all about, it's all about teachings, things that hidden mysteries, teachings that she has yet to reveal. And there could be some secrets that have come to light, because this is very much about truth and realization as well. So some of you could have had some revelation or truths that have come to light. And you're being told to stay on track now, to work through it, to do one thing at a time, to bring real abundance, success, security, safety, foundation, value in your life now. Unless it was a Capricorn that you're moving from. Because this as well, Gemini, is connection to self. This is your card. So I feel some of you, your instincts are right. This is about connecting to who you are, re-establishing who you are, and moving on from whatever this loss was. Yeah. Because it's time. When judgment appears, whatever hurts, whatever baggage we go through, we hold, we carry with us. When judgment appears, it is about allowing ourselves to release that. It is a letting go. It is moving forward. It is about stepping into our true light, our true path. It is about allowing ourselves to receive positive karma even. This is certainly a spiritual awakening, a greater awareness of self, of the universe, of Spirit's connection to us as well. Some of you might have needed God, the universe, the divine, angels, spirits, guides to support you through this journey. That can be part of the judgment process, the part of release. But when judgment appears, it is that point where you're ready to release. You're ready to move on. Because it is about time to be who you truly are, come back to who you are. And allow progress. This is about allowing positive shifts, being open to new opportunities now, being open to the new. There could be new people to meet here. There could be new conversations to be had with new connections. There could be new opportunities coming into your life out of the blue when you take action. Now is the time to act, to open up to good things that want to come into your life. Like I said, this is the adventurer again, Mercury in Sagittarius, being open up to new adventures. Conversations this week may be poignant with certain people, even new connections you might make. Conversations that you have, they could be influential in your life and allowing you to move on, helping you step into your own light is all part of your awakening. But this is a big shift. This can also talk about travel on a basic level. This can also be about now is the time to just allow flow in your life. Allow yourself to move forward, be open to receive everything that the universe wants to bring into you. Because this is all positive stuff. This is new opportunities and progress, positive shifts, time for new growth to come into your life as well. Like I said, new horizons too. And we have the Fool. New beginnings. There's a breakthrough here, Gemini. Realization, decisions, choices, communication. But definitely a breakthrough to a situation that's been keeping you stuck in the past. And your challenge is to allow yourself to move on, to take a chance to take that first step to something new. Could be to do with these opportunities here. But this is about going your own way. This is about seeing the big picture. Card of Uranus, God of the sky, getting enlightenment. Understanding now. This is a time to be fearless. This is a time to release baggage. The Fool carries next to no baggage. The sun, the divine energy, shines on his back. He knows he'll be provided for when he takes the next step, when he takes a leap into the mortal world. And this is taking a leap of faith. This is about going your own way and not looking back, but looking forward. Because the Fool is number 0. He's the first unnumbered card of the major arcana, the major influences in our life. And that means anything's possible. So it is time to open up to that possibility. Beautiful, beautiful message. I'm just going to pull a fairy card. Yeah. We have motivation. When spring approaches, if the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. And this is about just do it now. Really, it is about just doing it, because this is leading to a greater sense of value, a greater sense of worth, understanding what you're practically capable of now, and not looking back. It is being methodical, working through situations, healing, recovering, but nevertheless claiming your crown in your own power. Powerful message. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.